Okay, so there's a little bit of spin going out right now on how well this show is doing, and I don't think it's as doing as well as some of these sites want to put it off. So we have this from Rap Pro, and to actually go through this, I would have to pay for this website, which I don't want to do. CBR broke their version of it down. We'll look at that in a second. Jinkies. Velma demand surges 127%, a critic-defying win for HBO Max chart. So as much as people may love to hate Velma, the show, and Mindy Kaling, HBO Max's Velma saw a whopping 127% increase in demand and rose up to take second place on this week's ranking of the most in-demand news shows according to Parrot Analytics. Data which takes into account consumer research, streaming, downloads, and social media, among other engagement. So I don't know too much about Parrot Analytics. This is their website. This is how they measure demand. Microblogging sites, blogging sites, wikis, social video sites, download streaming, social media, fan and critic rating sites, photo sharing sites. So, to me, this tells me that a lot of people are talking about it. But that doesn't mean they're talking about it in a good way. I'm also not sure if this has anything to do with ratings on sites like HBO Max. Because the only people that have that data are HBO Max and like Nielsen, and they use, I think Nielsen uses actual TV data for that. So Parrot kind of takes everything else. That's what it looks like to me. Maybe I'm wrong here, but just looking at this, they're going off of like social media, YouTube, other platforms. And yeah, there's a lot of people watching Velma reviews, videos making fun of Velma. People are memeing Velma. Everybody's making fun of it. Even John Lennon's son chimed in and talked about it. Sean Lennon. Feels like woke and cringe are finally merging to become one brutal force called Velma. Everybody's talking about the show. But they're not talking about it in a good way. They're talking about how bad it is. So I'm not exactly sure that this is the win that they think it is. CBR puts this out, going over that article. Velma's popularity spikes by 127% despite overwhelmingly negative reviews. So I'm not sure that this means it like popular, that people like it. It's popular because people are making fun of it, which I don't think is the win that they are looking for here. So they don't even really talk about the data very much. The future of Velma is on season 2. They just go over this. In Parrot Analytics' latest data series report from the Wrap, it has been revealed that the Scooby Doo series has secured the second spot on this week's ranking for the most in-demand new shows, placing it a bit higher than HBO's Last of Us. Following its debut last January 12th, the series unexpectedly attracted a lot of attention in the U.S. as the demand for the show increased up to 127%. Velma's viewership performance this week is 37.3 times higher than an average series. So I would assume they're talking about last week because this week's episodes just came out today, so it couldn't be this week. I don't know. I don't know if this is what they're actually looking at. How would they have this before Nielsen or any other outlet? I feel like they're just guessing because The Last of Us had like 4.5 million people that watched it, I believe, which is a huge number. Last of Us is doing pretty damn good. We'll talk about The Last of Us more later. I just refuse to believe that many people are tuning in for this show. Now, I do believe that it's trending and a lot of people are talking about it because a lot of people are talking about it, but they're not talking about it in a good way. They're making fun of the show, as I said before. They're all making fun of it. That's why It's the worst animated series of all time on IMDb, which is no easy feat to achieve, by the way. Scooby Doo prequel is the third worst rated show in the platform's history. So not only is it the worst animated show of all time, it's also the worst TV show. Well, no, excuse me. The third worst rated TV show in IMDb history. This is literally the show where people aren't laughing with you. You ever heard that saying? They're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. People are laughing at Velma. Not in a good way. It's because it's so much cringe and it's fun to meme and it's fun to make fun of. People like ripping on it because it's a shitty, shitty show. In fact, with receipts, one of the worst rated shows of all time. But yeah, a lot of people are talking about it. And I do believe a lot of people are checking it out. But they're not. I highly doubt people are watching all of these episodes because I couldn't make it through the second episode. I couldn't. It was hard. The first episode, which by the way is only like 27 minutes or something, felt like an hour. And I was literally on my phone looking at stuff while it was playing because it's so bad. It's a cringe show. Awful show. So I'm not sure how much I believe what the rap is saying here or what Parrot Analytics is saying, because I don't think they just use viewership data. But like I said, social video sites, yeah, YouTube right now, Velma videos are hot because people like seeing it get made fun of. Blogging sites, I'm sure people are talking about it. Social media, I'm sure people are talking about it. We can go to social media right now and just look up Velma. Just look it up literally 16 seconds ago. LMAO, I thought Velma was a kid's show. 45 seconds ago, 1 minute ago, and it goes on and on and on and on and on. And just minutes. Minutes. More positive Velma audience reviews. People are talking about the positive. There's not many. There's not many. Hot take, but I kind of hate the Velma show. I finally realized that Mindy Kaling and Glenn Beck have the same outlook on culture, but Mindy just thinks queer youth culture is cute, cool, while Beck hates it. I don't think that's true. Either way, it's like a demented boomer wrote this show for kids today. Now that I agree with, actually. It is like Mindy Kaling wrote that show for kids today. So just looking through here, you can see a lot of people are talking about Velma. A lot of people. It just keeps going. Why is that? It's because people like to talk about a trash fire. It's like that saying, don't look at the train wreck, you can't stop looking at the train wreck. It's kind of what's going on here. So that's my theory on this. I don't think this is a hit show like they're trying to pass out here. Maybe it is. I'll say it is for sure when the Nielsen ratings come out. But that would mean people are watching a show that they absolutely hate. Because I don't think the ratings lie on this. Everyone seems to think it's shit. Why would everyone watch a show they hate weekly? That's crazy to me. That aren't doing it to make content. Like, I get, like, okay, for example, Heel versus Babyface. Great dude. Great channel. Watched Batwoman every week. Why did he watch it? It's because he liked it? No, he liked making fun of it for content on his channel. And it was funny content. It's like an hour-long video of him roasting Batwoman every week. Jay Longbones, great channel, does the same thing. Watches bad stuff and roasts it. And it's funny. EFAP does the same thing. And they do it all day on Saturday. For literally like a 13-minute video, 8 hours of them roasting it. These people I get watch the show. Like, I get them watching the stuff. But like regular people watching it for what? This blows my mind. Because this show is literally that bad. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.